Hey guys, it's me, Majin Tween, from the computer, here to give you a new humanRaCcoOn show. It's called Fluoride Theory. Now, you may ask yourself, what is Fluoride Theory? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Whenever I see what's going on in modern entertainment today, with the way things are designed, I think, holy hell, what are they, pouring fluoride and everything? And I think I'm correct. For example, here is Donkey Kong. Wow, what a rugged man. Handsome, you would say, if you're into gorillas in that way. I'm not, but maybe that's your thing, I don't know. I've seen some horrifying things on the computer that have been accomplished with colored pencils and a childhood of no social contact and what he can do for you. So, maybe that's what you're about. My point is look what they did to him recently. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm not trying to be ableist, but what the fuck is that? And listen, I know there are a lot of people who say that they prefer the new design of Donkey Kong to the old one. And it's just that I don't value those people's lives. Now listen, there are a lot of people out there who think that everybody has differing opinions and that's okay. I disagree. If you do not share the same opinions as me, I don't like you. For another example of a little earlier thing, I am a huge Chuck E. Cheese fan. I have spent years collecting merchandise, prizes, paraphernalia, had the media that plays on those closed-circuit TVs stocked up so I could just play them while I'm eating pizza. I'm an asshole like that. Well, anyway, when they introduced bowling for fluoride into the mix, look what they did to him. Like, what? Is he just a regular mouse now? Is he just crawling on the food? Is he shitting in my pizza? Is this guy shitting in my pizza? Can somebody tell me? I'm getting worked up. Now, you could argue that this kind of visual abomination of just hyper-simplified, overly HD, none of the animation has grain anymore, and I think that's making people hypersensitive or something. It's like the things and the stuff in the water turning the frogs gay. I think that's real. I don't like the guy that said that, but I think that there's something to it. Because, like, you got, like, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, whatever the hell this is, Chowder. I don't know, I'm too old for this, whatever the fuck that is, but annoying people that I see on the internet really like it, so it must be awful. Here's another example. Mario, in general, has always kind of been this, to a certain extent. I like Mario games, but it's really hard to dodge around the fluoride. Even in, like, Galaxy, I was like, this is getting fluoridey. Even Mario Sunshine, which I quite like, is like, look at Bowser. Look at Giga Bowser in Melee, and then look at Bowser and tell me that that son of a bitch hasn't been drinking off of the wrong hose. It's wrong. SpongeBob. Ugh. You want to see an example of how it was done in real time. If anybody wants to accuse me of nostalgia goggles or whatever, this is Spyro the Dragon, the box art here in North America, the country in which I reside. Here it is in Japan, because they needed him to be cuter. He is pretty adorable. Maybe this was a bad example. Look how cute he is. I am biased, that's adorable. Anyway, the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, this was their logo before, obviously, and then Pandas sued them, and then it became this. And then, I went to a Raw that was guest hosted by Chris Angel. That should tell you all you need to know about the way that company progressed after Chris Benoit decided that his wife needed to stop talking. And then they changed the logo to this, which in my opinion looks a little too much like this. And if you've been paying attention to their practices in the last chunk of time, it's really not that out of pocket. All Elite Wrestling on the Turner Network. But yeah, that's all I really got to say on this. This is not me trying to make a fucking 20-minute video essay. I just wrote a bunch of notes. I just have a piece of paper here that has bullet points of things that piss me off, and I just went over them. Fluoride Theory could be, well, I guess this was gonna be, like, this kind of went off the rails, I guess. My point is, I don't like that every logo, like, look how much they're hyper minimalizing everything. Like, fucking logos used to be all cool and bleh. And then it's just like, no, what if it was just like a vector graphic? And then people will defend it and be like, oh, it's easier to program and to I don't care what's easier. Make it cooler. I'm a consumer. I'm giving you money. Make my experience cool. You have HD TV and you don't use it to make intricate high-definition graphics. What's wrong with you? It's not that hard. I mean, it is, but you don't like effort, I guess. I mean, that's really the answer. You just don't like lazy pieces of shit. You fucking sicken me. It really fucking does. Like, when HD first kicked off, when high definition first kicked in like, the late 2000s, there was a little bit of it. You could see that graphic work was like, there was like weird glossy metals. It was like still that Aero Frutiger or whatever the fuck shit. But, like, gritty, and, like, they were doing stuff with it. Now, all of a sudden, they were like, what if it was just white backgrounds and Arial font? Now, everything you see on TV's gotta look like the goddamn Walmart break room. And it's making people stupider. And music sucks today, too. I don't care. Every time somebody starts to get old, they think the music sucks. No, I think this time it's very true. Because, like, I like nearly every era of music. You know what I mean? It's like, I go back, I listen to stuff from the 30s, and I'm like, this is pretty awesome. I listen to stuff from, like, the late 90s, this is good. Listen to stuff from the 2000s, hell yeah. Listen to stuff from the 2010s, oh no, hey there, Delilah, you ruined music. Fuck. Well, I'm not supposed to critique. Just gotta let it go. Yelling at a cloud. Fucking sick of y'all. Mumble rap. Shut up. Yeah, man. I'm drinking lean. You know what? I love cough syrup. RoboCough has done amazing things for me and my projects. But you know what you don't do? You don't mix it into a fucking full cup of Sprite and then, like, just savor it. You chug the bottle of the RoboCough, and then you immediately drink chocolate milk to get that god-awful flavor out of your mouth. I'm so sick of the world, man. Because, like, it broke society. It really did. And I realized that the people who are broken by this don't like it when you call it out, because they'll just, like, attack you on the internet and, like, spam you. And if they're not calling you slurs, they're doing the woke end of it, which is like the leftist, like, we're going to progressively shit all over you and insult you and spew baseless. And like, oh, cool, I'm glad that you did that at least. The punk rock mentality is so dead, where I don't even think it occurs to people to question the world around them anymore. And I'm tired, man. I'm fucking old, I'm fucking tired, and I'm sick. I don't even understand, like, how do, like, Twitch streamers and shit keep getting busted for, like, trying to fucking talk to young people on Discord or whatever? There's not been one time I've talked to a fucking person who was even my own age, let alone younger, and been like, that was a positive experience. I'm done, man. Y'all pissing me off something ridiculous. And I realize that anytime I say something like this, it upsets people. That's pretty cool. I enjoy bothering people. But don't mistake my enjoyment of bothering people for being disingenuous, because I am saying the things I truly believe. It's just also that when I see you get upset, it makes me happy. It is what it is. Because, like, George Carlin used to get on stage and just rant at people and be like, y'all are fucking idiots. And then the crowd would go, haha, everyone except me. And then they would just resume whatever behavior he was critiquing. And that's pretty much what's about to go on here. Because anybody who listens to this is just going to be like, yeah, anyway, I gotta go buy a Taylor Swift album on iTunes. Fucking iTunes, Spotify. Fucking you forget that MP3s exist? Oh, put this on streaming. What? Download it. Fucking it. It's fucking. I'm just defeated. I'm fucking defeated, dog. Anyway, that was Fluoride Theory. There's a lot of other things that piss me off, but I can't think of them right this minute. But, maybe I'll mention them randomly during our other wonderful broadcasts. Yeah. I probably will, because I consider myself not I'm grumpy. I'm pretty grumpy. I'm as grumpy as a hyper-femme piece of shit can be. So, I don't know, stop pissing me off. You don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, sorry, fuck you. Every time I hear that, it's like, oh yeah, because the people don't know that they can do that. Oh man, those giant buttons that are in their face 24 fucking 7. They don't know they can hit those. Yeah, you gotta mention it every 5 fucking seconds. You gotta ruin the immersion. Is that a bug? No, get out of the window, you piece of shit. Trying to fix society. Anything else? I don't know, man. And look, you don't have to agree with me. It'd be a lot cooler if you did, but those are my notes on Fluoride Theory. Hey, holy shit, 2-pointer. I made it in the trash can. I can't prove it, but who gives a shit? Why would I lie about that? I need the clout of people thinking I shot a crumpled up ball of paper. You know what else pisses me off? Fucking clout. Gives a shit. I don't do anything for clout. You know why? Because most of you aren't real people to me. You're NPCs in my video game. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about clout. You sicken me. You goddamn sicken me. Sick of it all, man. I'm fucking tired. It's not like this is something I've acquired with, like, you know, age or whatever, where it's like now I'm an adult, so like, because I was in high school telling people they were fucking idiots. In fact, there were people in my high school who didn't know me, but wanted to kick my ass, because they read my blogs on MySpace of me just critiquing everything going on. Like the movie Pump Up the Volume, basically. Where I'm just like, y'all are fucking dumb. And I would just intricately shit on it. And then fucking kids in high school would hate read it. And I'd say this shit out loud too, but like, I didn't talk to everybody, you know? And nobody really ever agreed with me. Why it's funny, like people talk to me like I have some great nostalgia for like emo music from the 2000s. Dude, I was calling that shit balls ass when it was happening. I was like, why are y'all so fucking nihilistic and depressed? Like, most of y'all have blessings you're not even taking into consideration, and you're not grateful in the slightest. I'm just so sad. Why? 'Cause... Cool. Good talk. My life was infinitely worse than, like, all of theirs, and I didn't sit around whining like a bitch. And so they hated me for it. That's like nearly the story of Jesus, I think. Roughly. It's the same idea. Anyway, that was Fluoride Theory, and I thank you for your time. It means a lot to me. I'm utterly full of shit, I don't give a fuck. But, I don't know, I don't feel any better after saying any of this. It didn't help. Because what's gonna happen is I say all this, and then the fucking Pepsi logo ain't gonna look like it did when Britney Spears was holding it, so what the fuck do I give a shit anymore? I don't. Goodbye.
It's strange.